Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the Houston area market analysis of what happened just now in the books. And then most importantly, we're going to be answering the question of, so what? What does it mean to you as a potential buyer or seller? If that's what you're interested in, stick around. We're getting after it right now. Hey everybody, so normally my wife and business partner Drew MIMS is here with us, but these numbers just came out, so we wanted to get this analysis to you as quickly as possible. For those of you who are familiar with this channel, it's all about living in Houston, Texas, the good, the bad, the ugly. Hey, look, if that's what you want to know more about, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, that way you're notified every time we put out a new video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, be sure you put it down in the comments section below. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. So let's jump into it. So it's about mid-August, and the numbers just came out from HAR, Houston Association of Realtors. So this covers the entire market area, everything up from Woodlands down, I think it might even include Galveston, out to Katy, but this whole area, this is all lagging indicators, not leading indicators. So all of this information is as of July 2022 and how that compares to July 2021. And I'm going to try to give just a little bit of brief analysis or understanding so that we can do something with these numbers. There's been a lot of just people blasting it out there without really answering the question of, okay, so what? What does that mean? First of all, let's just talk about the total number of sales. So the total number of property sales went from about 12,325 to 10,180, or a decrease of about 17.4%. All that means is that the market is going down. But you know what? Even though that's gone down 17.4%, we're still only about 1.3% behind on where we were last year for 2021, and that was an absolute record year. So because the total number of transactions have gone down, you haven't seen that same level of decrease, corresponding decrease in the total dollar volume. Total dollar volume went from about 4.5 billion to about 4.1 billion during that month, which is about a 9% decrease. So if transactions have gone down and dollar volume has stayed the same or hasn't decreased amount, what does that tell you? Well, that means prices are still going up. So the single family average sales price has gone from roughly 388,000 to 426,000, or about a 9.9, just almost a 10% increase. Which means even though the number of transactions are slowing down, that price has gone up. Now, there's different ways. For those of you who are mathematicians, you can look at whether it's an average or whether it's a mean. And I won't get into the details of the difference in this video. Want to just do a quick little Google search and explain the difference. But the median sales price also went up by almost 13%. It went from 309,554 up to 348,740. So that's about a 12.7% increase year over year on the median home price. Now, a couple of other indicators. The total number of active listings went up. So that means, if you go back to the basic supply and demand, as prices go up, signals the market that, hey, this might be a good time to sell. And so the number of listings, the number of active listings have gone up from 25,000, roughly 26,000 to 33,711. So about a 30% increase. And then that number of listings based off of the total transactions gives us a number of months of inventory. So that's a simple calculation that basically says, if we continue to sell at this rate and we have this many listings, this is how many months of inventory we have on the shelves. Now, a quick little asterisk is generally for a market to be in what's called balance, it's about a 6 to 7 month, 6+ months of inventory. So the normal, it's not a seller's market, it's not a buyer's market, right at that 6 months. Well, we're only sitting at about 2.5, 2.5 months. And now, while that's an increase from 1.7 months last year, if you remember, last year was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Now, one of the metrics they talk about in this is the delta or the gap, the difference between the list price and the sales price on average. So I don't have it exactly here in front of me, but basically houses were being sold at 100%. And so if whatever you're listing at on average, that's what you were getting. Now that has gone down slightly, but just slightly. The close to original list price ratio for single family homes, I'm reading it here, is 98%, 98.9. So just almost 99%. A reading above 100% singles that a majority of buyers paid above list price, which is sort of the situation that we were in this time last year. So Drew and I did a very good detailed analysis and a lot of real stories about whether the market was getting ready to crash. I want you to check out that video. I'm going to put in a link up here to it. It was really good. But here's some more data points that basically says the Houston area market has a long way to go before it is quote unquote crashing or crashed. If it does that at all. Prices are still appreciating, prices are still going up, inventory is still down, and overall transactions have pulled back, but a lot of that can be contributed to the very, very rapid, sharp increase in interest rates. Now, as those start to stabilize, then people have different expectations as far as affordability, their budget, what they can get in that budget, and more buyers should be coming back on. So very quickly, what do these numbers mean if I'm a potential seller? Well, if you're a potential seller, now is an absolutely great time to sell. Why? Prices are still up, prices are still going up, and inventory is still really low. Buyers, is this a good time to buy? Well, it's probably not the best time to buy. You'd love it to be a completely buyer's market, but given where we've been over July 2021 to now, the fact that that ratio has finally crept below that 100% and is now 98.9, I can't say it's the best time ever to buy, but what I can say is now is a lot better time to buy than what we've seen over the last 12 months. So if you're in a position where you really want to get out of that rental, you really want to move on into purchasing a home, you want to sit down and have that conversation with your mortgage professional, sit down, give Drew, myself a call. We can, if you don't have one, we can connect you with the right one. Start having those conversations because it's a good time to buy. So look, hey, I'm gonna wrap it up there. If you like this analysis, if you have any questions, something that I didn't cover, be sure and put it in the comments section. If you like this information, hit that like button, let us know. And then as always, we love helping people. So if you know anybody who's looking to buy or sell a house here in the Houston area, if you're considering buying or selling a house, give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email. Heck, any which way you want to reach out to us, we got your back. Looking forward to working with you guys. Hope y'all have a great day. And pretty soon I think we'll be doing this about once a month. So check back in and see how August turns out. Thanks. Bye-bye.